Is that working? Oh, I think it might be. Yeah, looks so. Good-o. Evening all. We're working as per usual. Please give us a thumbs up underneath the video here if it's coming through loud and clear the other end. Type something in the comments, one or the other. Then I know everything's working like it should be. Let's have a quick mouth of tea while I wait. There's always a slight delay from the comments coming back from my end. So, evening Paul. Evening David. Marvellous. Things must be working then. Good-o. Right. Oh, wrong screen. Yeah, I sorted some more quite nice photographs out that who sent them to? Gary, I think it was, which we'll go through in a minute. So a few other things. Been a bit of a busy, hectic week one way and another, but not to worry. It's a good picture, yeah, isn't it? It's a nice picture actually. We'll look at some more pictures in a bit. So just a quickie, on the for sale front, I relisted some of the machines that didn't go a couple of weeks ago, was it? I think there were these nice new Fresh in from America ones. Some of them, I think 5 or 6 of them didn't even get any offers at all. I think it was just the time of year. You know, just after Christmas, people got their Christmas bills to pay in one thing and another. So we'll give them another whirl around again. And hopefully this time we can get some of them sold. This last Sunday, this stuff sold well, so I think it just was that post-Christmas little blip. But anyway, have a look. They're all videos. They're all here if you want to come and look at them. I'm around all weekend. So come up and have a look. Any questions on any of those, either stick it in the comments here or ping me a message, one or the other. Evening, Peter. So yeah, some nice stuff there. So get your things in. I haven't got the right screen up, have I? Idiot. One day I'll know how to use this thing. There we go, that's better. Right, let's start again. Yes, so some of these American machines that didn't go before, I'll put on again. So, a couple of them did have offers on, but not very high. So if you're interested, try a bit higher. And then, as I say, I think 5 or 6 didn't have any offers at all. Very odd. So, so there we are. So that's those. Bandit stand as well there if anybody needs one. Ending this Sunday, it's all spares. There's, I don't know, 100 and 200 lots of spares, I think, and coins and tokens and stuff. So don't forget to check all through that lot. Which I'm sorry, it might take you a few minutes, but there's all sorts of good bits there. So best thing to do is go down the shed, have a look what bits you need for those machines that have been sat there under the bench for years waiting to be finished off. And hopefully we might have got the bit you need. So that's all of those. I've been busy finally finishing programming off. You'll see the new icon if you're signed into the website at the top there, which I've done blue for the minute so you can notice it, for an affiliate scheme. And you will get, this is my test account, so your link to your own thing will be different. So basically it's like, I'm sure you probably know things like Amazon and whatnot. People do blogs, websites, YouTube videos like this, and put a link to something to buy something, usually buy a product or a service or a subscription, whatever it may be, and then the people who refer those links get a commission. Affiliate marketing it's called, big thing in the internet. Some people make their entire living on it, huge living on it, some people. You get these beauty bloggers on Instagram, they earn hundreds of thousands or millions of pounds a year, literally, it's crazy. Anyway, so we've now got our own. So if you've got a website, if you do YouTube, you can put links in below. If you do Facebook, forums, anywhere where you can post a link basically. If you go onto the page, you will see you own individual links. I don't copy this one, well you won't get this one. The crucial bit is the bit after where it says join 21. In this example on my test account, yours will be a different number. So all you do is copy that, paste it wherever you like. Anybody who clicks on that link, we then know where they've come from. And then if and when they upgrade to trader membership on the account for the first month, so the first time they upgrade, you get a £5. Then every month they continue, you get £1 a month for each person. So it doesn't take much working out. get 10 people, you get 50 quid and a tenner a month, which will pay your subs, or you can just save it up. You can use it to spend on stuff you buy, or you can withdraw it as money into your bank. It's money. It's not. Some sites you have to sort of, they give you like vouchers that you have to spend on their site, which isn't very good. This is essentially real money. Buy something with it, pay your own membership fee with it, or withdraw it into your bank account, whichever you like. There's no minimum, no maximum. The details are there, so have a read. Any questions, get back to me on that one. So hopefully that might keep some of you entertained and earn a few quid, and obviously draw more people into the website. We need more people. We need more buyers, more sellers, more stuff. You know, I don't want to have to get around to putting the subs up. If we can get enough people, I won't need to. I said I'd give it a year, which will be May, and see how we were doing. Hopefully I can keep it at a tenner for a long time, but that is just a numbers game. It's getting enough people in to pay the bills. It's as simple as that. So anyway, have a look at that. What else was I going to say to you? I haven't got an event page up yet. Let's go back to a nicer picture to look at for a minute. There we go. We'll look at this picture for a minute. The event at Northampton, which I tentatively said March the 6th, I've had, I don't know, 15, 20 people probably replied, all of which bar one I said they can't do March the 6th. It was obviously a bad weekend for some reason. But of all of those I've asked, I think apart from one, can do the next weekend, the 13th of March. Somebody was away both weeks as it happens. So I think we're going to go for 13th of March. I will sort that out properly, get the venue firmly booked in the next few days. I might even try to do it tomorrow if I can get hold of them. And we'll go for that and see how we go. And hopefully it will be a good day. Plenty of people will come. As I say, it seems the 6th was busy for everybody for some reason. Whether it was just too short a notice or what, I don't know. But never mind. So that's that. Let's tick that off my little list here. New relist I've done. New stuff, yeah. Event. The affiliate scheme thing, yeah. So any problems with that, let me know. But I've tested it and it all seems to be working okay, so that's good. Photos. Right, so these came in from Gary, I think it was. We sent these in, Gary Wilden. I've coloured them up again, just because they just tend to show more detail when you colour them up. Things stand out more. So let's see what we can spot. So this one, I don't know where it is, Hoopla. Interestingly, if you look, this Showman Champ has got half his Hoopla with Allwinds around it. The other half, some kind of game, and he's got a mallet in his hand for the little mini striker, which is sort of centre front of the, you might not spot it straight away, centre front of the, let me get a bigger picture up that I can look at on my end. That's better. Let me just twiddle this, hang on a minute, of his Hoopla there, so, yeah. Don't know where it is or when it is. Late 50s probably by the look of it, by kind of just look at the dress. And on the Hoopla there, it looks like the machine to the right is I think an Ollie Wales, one of those little fortune tellers, like the flashy light ones, whatever they're called. And then that one's an Ollie Wales winner Sig, I think, by the look of it. Looks like a cigarette payout cup, from what I can see. I'm not sure what the machine to the left of that then is. I thought it was quite interesting because it was a mixed. It was obviously trying a bit of everything. Can't get them on the machines, get them on the stool, whatever, I'm not sure what the stool is. And if all else fails, get them with the striker. So yeah, very enterprising. Right, let's have a look at another, let's bring another picture up. If anyone's got any comments, of course, on any of these, then fire away below. This one, let me just get me out of the way a minute. And did I have this one before as a black and white one? I think I might have done, I can't remember. Where's the button to get rid of me? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's a nice speedway. I don't know who or where. Some of the fairground bods might be able to identify it at some point. with a row of German machines. I think the one that sort of come up orangey in the colouring. So on the left we've got like a couple of Baramats. That one I think is in an Exacta, is it? I think the third one along. And the orangey one is a like the Golden's Wolf or something. I can't remember what it's called, something like that. And another couple of Baramats again. Oh dear, excuse me. Yeah, tea we're doing the wrong hole. All right. Now I wonder where this one is. Oops. There we are. So Arcade Somewhere again. I guess it's going to be early 60s. It's got to be in it from the machines that are there. A row of Aristocrats. The Allwins there. Happy Returns. Is that a that's the Craft extra win, isn't it? With the rotating thing in the middle that spits the extra ball out. I think. Is it extra win? I should know the names of these off by heart, shouldn't I? Let me just have a quick reference back. Craft. Just have a look in the background a minute. Crafts. Extra win. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's one of those with a twirly bit in the middle. That the punters can never quite get the hang of. If you've operated one, you'll probably know what I mean by that. And then the six-sided Ollie Wales on the right-hand side. Nice steerable in the middle. Yeah, lady playing bingo with a fag on. Very classy. Super. So if anybody knows what arcade that is, I'm not sure. And it looks like to the very left-hand, sort of above the top of the Allwins, you can just about see. I think it might be those big Film Star type machines again. Yeah, interesting. Okay, this is a nice one. Joe Fletcher's Birmingham, Licky Hills, I think, wasn't it? They were. So you got on the left, you've got the Palace Deluxe arcade. Again, this is a black and white picture. It's suddenly, but colorized, it come out really well. Some do, and some come out really weird. I don't know why. I'll just tone down the green a little bit, maybe, but yeah, Palace Deluxe. It looks like there's I don't know if you can see. Once I've uploaded the pictures, obviously you'll be able to zoom into on the website. But I think in the middle arch there is a it's like a footballer or something. Big top flash on our orange footballer probably. You've got the clucking chicken on the pillar there. In the middle, that's a stall with. Don't know what it is. Is it a shooter or I'm not quite sure actually what the stall is. There's a stall of some type. And then on the right where it says Joe Fletcher's Amusements, threepence or tuppence to go into something. So I don't know what that kind of booth is. A little show of some sort. It doesn't actually tell you what it is on the front, or maybe it does on those small signs which I can't read. Not quite sharp enough. And very nice weighing scales. Yeah, what a nice picture. Nice to get the actual original print of that, because you could probably get a real lot of detail out of it, I think. So that one come up quite nice. And then the next one, I don't know which, they come in a funny order for some reason, which I can't quite follow from my end. I don't know why they're going in a funny order, but anyway. This was a really vague photograph, but it's just a nice row of Allwins. Obviously at the seaside somewhere. Above it you've got beach balls and lilos and all that kind of thing. So sort of a, what's it going to be again? Late 50s, early 60s by the looks of things. can't really see make out what the all winds are, but there we are. If anyone's got a better copy of that image, I'd like to see it. See if we can figure out what all winds are. But all outside, so whether they just hooked them on each day or not, I imagine. Don't suppose they're left about overnight. Who knows? Anyway. The next one is... What have we got next? Here we go. Some Duchesses. This is where the automatic colouring thing goes a bit weird, I think, because I don't think his jacket would probably be quite that purple in real life, but yeah. And I don't know what the big thing is right in the back of this. Oh, I can't because my thing cuts out, but straight up as it were there. Some interesting looking big machine. Don't know. Can't read it. It's frustrating when you can just not quite see things. And the next one, what have we got here? What am I skewering? Nothing much. Yes. This is a good one, isn't it? Let me see at my end. I can see in the what the So we've got a nice Waltonian merchandiser. Push arm something. Was it in something of coin slide? Can't quite read the little signs I put on it. But yeah. And the chap there sort of above my head is obscuring a space shot, which is really annoying because they're quite a nice machine, and it'd be nice to get a an on location shot of one of those. The Gunter Wolf space shot, which doesn't turn up very often. Let's just find it for those of you who don't know it. Gunter Wolf. Oh, sorry, space flight, not space shot. This one with the big casting in the middle of the rockety spaceship thing, whatever it's supposed to be, with the two rocket engines at the bottom. Yeah, nice machine. I think we only ever sold one of them. Yeah, 2016 we sold this one for 590 plus a premium. So there we are. So he's obscuring one of them. And then we've got behind the ladies, you can see there's a row of Duchess there called. I'm not sure what they are. They look like they might be console bandits. Quite a nice shape, but I don't know what they are. Anybody got any ideas? But yeah, I don't think they're going to win much on the merchandiser because they've got rings and little round cups. So yes, good luck, dears, on that one. And the next one. What do we got here? A big row of Ollie Waleses. What can we make out? Winnie, so on the left, sort of on the corner there, I think we've got Winnie Kit Kat, Winnie Fruit Gums. Then coming around the front, as it were, where there's 4 machines. Winnie Chew, Winnie Pastels, is that, I think? And the next one is, I think, might be Polo. Can't quite make it out. The next one, the last one, is a coin one, interestingly. A look at the payout cup. Take your pick a penny. So I'm guessing it looks like it's on a fairground somewhere by the tilted stall to the left. Yeah, nice row of all wins. And next one we've got, what have we got? Ah, another arcade interior. Why these are not coming up in the same order on my screen, I don't know. I'm just trying to find the big blow up my end so I can see. It's a bit out of focus, unfortunately, this one. Kind of did my best with it. Playing around, but what am I obscuring? Not much. This sort of some kind of push button machine I'm partially obscuring. Then this here I thought was a Hercules crane, I think. Although it looks like it's 8-sided, and I thought the Hercules was only 6-sided. Could be wrong. If it's not, I'm not sure what it is. If not, then we've got a little, what's the little jukebox? An AMI, isn't it, I think? No, yeah, it's a Bellamy Junior. I'm not au fait with jukeboxes, really. I think it's a Junior, isn't it? Sure it is. Yeah, it's one of these. One of those little things. So that's one of those. Then over in the middle, we've got what, Bank of German machines on a stand. And to the extreme left, I think that's a merchandiser. Pete Williamson's got one. I can't remember what it's called, so Pete will have to tell us. I'm sure that's the same as his one in his arcade. I can't remember what it's called. Glide, is it, or something? Is it something Glide, I think? Don't know. Then kind of on the, to the top of the extreme left of the photograph is some kind of hexagonally thing. I don't know what that is. Might be the top of a kiddie ride, maybe. And then kind of in between the two there, on the left hand, where you got the two lads, one with the kind of pinky colour shirt and a stripy colour shirt, looks like a big 6-sided merchandiser, I think it is. Merchandiser, always good operating pieces, always take money. Wembley Glide, that's it, thank you, Peter. Wembley Glide, do we know who made that? I have to come and get a picture of yours sometime to add it on the site. I don't think I've got it on the website. On my merchandiser page, have I? Let's just have a look. Cranes and merchandisers. Oh, I have actually. The Wembley Supply Limited. Well, there they are then. Let's come and get a picture of that sometime. It's quite a rare thing. So there we are. So again, I don't know where the arcade is, if anyone's got any ideas. Recognises it. Be interesting to know. I've just lost my buttons. Hang on a minute, there we go. Next one is, this is Brighton Pier, isn't it? The big building that was on the middle of the pier and now isn't. Or was it West Pier, this one? This one might be West Pier, actually, thinking about it. Anyway. Pete says there's only 2 left of the Wembley Glides. I think you're probably right. I didn't know there was another one, actually, other than yours. What was interesting here, I thought, was, what am I obscuring? Something interesting, probably. I usually am. No, just a... No, it's something with a steering wheel on, just behind me, right in the very corner. Can't really work it out. But how kind of spaced out everything was in here. Huge building. So you've got the big machine with the octagon top flash on, the fruity thing, which we sold the top of years ago, which Paul Mitchell's got, hanging up on the wall of his games room there. So you'll spot that in his video. Peter says it might be only one then. It might be only one, I don't know anymore. And then also in this picture, what else? We've got a couple of kiddie rides, and then a couple of them, 3 of those huge big, I don't know what they are, but the big round multiplayer machines of some sort or other. Probably Cromptons or something similar. Shame again the picture's not a little bit sharper. David, a lot of wasted floor space there is, isn't there? You think you wouldn't see a modern arcade like that these days, would you? They'd be just crammed full of stuff. Not very busy either, is it, interestingly, but... yeah, how few machines there were. Can't make much out of it. Again, I need a better copy of the photograph. Would be nice. Paul says, yes, that's hanging on my wall. Yeah, there we are. So you just need the bottom half of it now to go with it. Yeah, hey ho. Perhaps the Bayliss has been, yeah, maybe. Left the big heavy things. Nice Austin car ride, kiddie ride. I think we sold one of those. I'm sure we had one of those go through. Where's the kiddie ride section? We've got one on here. No, it must have been before, you know, back in the older days, as it were. I have sold one. It's a blue one. I remember it. Okay, next picture. This one, I don't know where it is. Up here by the looks of things, by the boarded floor. But what was again on the very right of the picture, so just this is all back to front, so I can never point to the right place. There, very edge of the picture. That, I think, is one of the Nixons that we were looking at the other night. Machines. Which I just spotted. It's good, isn't it? You wouldn't know any of this stuff last week. Nixons. So looking at the shape of it, I think it's a sort of square top. Could be a Fun with the Stars or several. It could be. So you see, it's this definitely this shape with a slopey front, and then it steps in, and you've got a little door in the bottom. You see my massive wheel around. So I think it's probably one of those. They made several machines in the same kind of profile, but they've got different tops on, like the Soccer Caster. It's got this very distinctive top on it. So it's not that one. I don't think it's the World Flight. It's got the rounded top and the bottom kind of steps in, so I'm pretty sure it's a Fun with the Stars. Yeah, I'll have to send a picture to Nick. Maybe he knows. Might it be Shanklin Pier? I suppose. I don't know. Could be. Could have been the pier that Nixon's owned. Yeah. A load of bandits. Yes, not exactly a brilliant photograph, but I just spotted that thing in the corner, which a week ago I wouldn't have known what it was. So that's well, that one I thought was quite interesting. What else we got? I'm in the way again. Let me get rid of me a minute. Hang on. There we go. What am I obscuring? Well, not much. So this is Western Supermare here. Notable for the great big long line in the background you can see of Wheel of Fortunes. And the interesting thing is of this photograph, there's what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Wheel of Fortunes on there, which is possibly more than now exist. I think. Don't know. I think I know of 4 or 5 maybe. So I don't know if there is more than 8 left. There might be, but there's not going to be many more than 8 left, I don't think. So yeah, then I was trying to work out on here, again, sort of just above my head, these two machines here, and here. And there's another couple right over the other side, along the other, at the other end of all the Wheel of Fortunes. They look like, am I obscuring the picture at all? I don't think I am, what I'm pointing at. They look like they might be working models, possibly. It looks like it's quite a big floor standing cabinet with a glass front, but then an interior, i.e. the glass is not, hasn't got anything on it. Could be wrong, it's just trying to figure it out. And then what's Alphabet over to the left of the picture? So you've got the lady with the blue top and the blue skirt, matching, very nice. And her hat on, and above her head, as it were, there's a machine called Alphabet. Anybody know what that is? Just above the ALP of Alpha on the top close there, it says something that I can't read. Could be the maker's name, it was quite short. So it could well be a Brenco, being as it's their peer. I don't think we've got Alphabet listed as a Brenco, have we? Sure we haven't. Unless I'm being totally thick and I already know what it is. No, I haven't got an Alphabet down for Brenco. So if anybody has any ideas on what that one was, so presumably those the lady in the blue hat, etc., standing round it, you can kind of make out there's a circle of people stood round the Alphabet, whatever it is. And that top looks like it's probably square, going on the angles. I don't think it's triangular, I think it's a square top, so it could be a square base, would make sense. Don't know. Be interested to know. Then in the foreground, a load of some craft all winds and a Ollie Wales Interspace. So there's a few mystery machines on there. The Alphabet, the things either end of the row of Wheel of Fortunes. It looks suspiciously working modelly. Don't know what the big castle was at the left-hand side of the picture. Funhouse or something, perhaps, not sure. Anyway, so that's that one. Have we got any more? One or two more, I think. Oh, that might be it, actually. Just check, because these weren't going around in the right order tonight for some reason. The same as I got them on the screen. I'll just run them through. Just in case we missed any. If I press play, these should all run through. Paul says, bloody people keep getting in the way. I know, it's annoying, isn't it? There's either somebody in the way, or it's just not quite in focus enough to read what's on it. Like this one, I can read Alphabet, I just can't quite read what it says above Alphabet. Above the ALP of Alphabet. I'll have to have another go at trying to fiddle around with Photoshop and see if it can enhance it just enough to figure it out. Could be 6 letters, it could be Brenco, it would figure, most likely. But I don't know. Anyway, I'll let these run through. So there we are, so that's another dozen, I think it was there. I fiddled around with and coloured up and as best as I could to extract the information out of them. So there's a few things on there again that I'm not sure what they are. The peer was Brenner's. Yes, it was, yeah. But same family. Brenco they started building machines in the pier workshops, didn't they? Fletcher's Amusements at Lickey Hills, Rednall, became the Fletcher's Copper Coin Arcade. Oh, right. Interesting. I'll try and find some pictures of that then. So when I get around to building the arcade pages, it'd be nice to have that kind of timeline of exactly like this. Fletcher's Amusement then became Copper Coin, and so on and so on. And try and put some dates to them and see how they changed over the years. Pete says he never knew that. Yeah. Yeah, they started making which one was it? Yeah. Funny enough, our favourite machine, the Tinky. We look here, it says the production model of Tinky was built in Brenco's factory in Old Mixon Crescent, but earlier prototypes of a different design were built in the pier workshop for Brenner's own arcade on Weston-super-Mare Pier. There you go. Still trying to find a Tinky. Don't think we're going to. Lots of Sega Bants were sold from there in the early 2000s from Fletcher's. Yeah, I had a couple of big sell-ups, didn't they, in that kind of era. So again, one of the Fletcher's built stuff, didn't they? They built some sort of little working model-y things. Not quite got to the bottom of it. Let me just find. Let's go over to the old thingamajiggle. Yeah, so we go to Fletcher's. Yeah, there's two. Fletcher's Auto Vend. It's all part of the Fletcher's family. I think it was a brothers or father and son or something. I can't remember offhand. I've got pictures of these horoscope and winning wheels, sort of mid-70s. And then Fletcher and Davis made Apiary, Love Meter and X-Ray, which was sold 2016. We sold an X-Ray speaking fortune teller. Took a flash X-ray photo of a player and then speaks their fortune from an 8-track player. I seem to think the one I got smashed up, or was it the other one? One of these at the auction for bits. Somebody wants some bits out of it. Or it might have been this one, Apiary. Apiary had an 8-track player inside, speaks and then plays a tune. Player presses the button to make Ari dance, working on 20p with keys. It was a vent doll, wasn't it? Apiary the Dancing Clown. £150. Seems pretty cheap now, doesn't it, that one? Well, it was 2016, November 2016. Now all this stuff suddenly come of age, that suddenly seems very cheap. Yeah, so there we go. So I don't know what the Love Meter was like. I haven't got a picture of that yet. If anybody has or they've got one, then it'd be nice to see. Oh, there we are. We're back at Fletcher's, funnily enough. Yeah. There's a picture in... I've got Carter's book to hand. I haven't done with my copy. It was had it the other day. Of I think the Fletcher's Travelling Arcade, isn't there, in Carter's book? which is quite a nice picture. Yeah, so there we are. So that's another little batch of photos. Which I will upload to the site in due course. I think these need to go on arcade pages. None of them are specific machines, aren't they? Ones that are specific machines, I've been uploading them to the relevant page of the website. But where there are arcades, I've still got to actually kind of program that bit of the site. Yeah, so there we are. So, as I say, this weekend, I've got some stuff to put in. So there's a nice big 1920s 6-column Venda, all cast alloy on a cast iron base. To go on, I'll try and get that photograph tomorrow. There's a rotor. You know, the other day, who told us the rotor machine was made by North Autos, was it? Rotor merchandiser. Yep, there's one of those come in. Which, as of last week, I didn't know who made it. Now we do, so that's nice. What else was there? Another big thing, modernish thing. So I'll try and get those done tomorrow, and then coming soon, I'm not sure when, I've been out to see a couple of people about a few things. There will be a nice crane coming sometime over the next month or two probably. It'll either be a nice merchantman with the stripy castings, the smaller one, or a French one with the carved case, again the smaller version, so both the smaller one, which is nice. It's just a case of the chap deciding which one he wants to sell and which one he wants to keep, basically. So there's a nice crane on its way. There is a Punch and Judy animated vending machine thing on its way, which is one I built years ago from a Glendale vending machine, but in an old cabinet, in an old wooden cabinet, painted up. It did very well. It took an absolute fortune. I think we had it at Botany for a while. I think it was at Folly Farm for a while. Then sold, and that's kind of resurfaced again. So that's on its way in. What else is there? It's been a bit of a crazy week. I'm trying to think what else I've seen and what else is coming in. There was something else. Do you know, I can't remember. You'll have to wait and see, won't you? It'll be exciting for you. Nope, it's gone. You'll see. And then I'm having a bit of a sort out as well of stuff I've got in store, a couple of projects to finish off. So you'll remember, those of you who've been to the Elephant House, sat behind the counter all those years with a nearly finished Gypsy fortune teller when I was building stuff when we were operating, which just never ever got finished off. So I want to get that finished off. So I know there's a few people wanting Gypsy fortune tellers. So you can fight amongst that one for yourselves when that's done. There is a Circus Big Top working model thing. Needs a little bit of work. I'll try and get that up and running. There's another sort of project that never quite got finished off. Well, I can't remember, several other things like that. A Laughing Sailor or two. So yeah, big stuff. There's big stuff coming if you want big stuff. It's a case of there's 2 or 3 bits on their way in due course, as I say, and then there's some stuff of my own which I've got to dig out of the shed and find the bits for. Bearing in mind some of these I haven't probably touched for 20 years. And finally get around to finishing them and selling them off. All part of my big clear out year. Need the space, need the money, don't need the stuff. So yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Any comments from anybody? Anything anybody need to know anything? So if you want to come this week and have and have a view, you're more than welcome. Let's just have a pop-up of, let's say, finishing this Sunday is all spares and coins. And then machine-wise, there is, get back over here, this lot. Not forgetting the giant selector colour machine, of course, which I hope somebody's going to buy because it's in the way. There's nice American machines, high top, the nice jigsaw pin table, the winning plan, the last of those electromechanical wall machines. I don't actually know what it's called, that one. We just call it winning plan because that's the only text on it. It must be called something. So all of that lot, if you want to come and have a look, it's all here. It's all got videos anyway, obviously, as usual. I've got a few parcels to send out with bits for people, which I'll get ready. I probably won't seal them up in case anybody buys any more bits on Sunday, because lots of bits finishing. There's no point sending out half a parcel. So they'll go out on Monday. David says, those tour girls on the Merchants must be your top fans. They do look quite happy with themselves, don't they? Look like they're having a whale of a time. Yeah. They enjoy themselves. Yeah, and keep up the good stuff, really. Sunday we'll do a video again. I'll sort some more photographs out. I'm not sure which or what. Where did we get to? We were looking for Alka and Mayfield, weren't we? That's what I was trying to find pictures of, or flyers, or any information on, really, in particular, for this week. I've got some Alka stuff, not many. I did have a little list somewhere. What have I done with that? Let me just see if I can find it. Probably can't. What the hell have I done with that? So many things on my computer here. Hang on a minute. War Colcon. Alka. What did I do with the Alka pictures? Help. Sort by name. Alka. We've got Alka Flying Circus, which is some kind of aeroplane steering game. Looks interesting. Alka Lucky 10 Pusher. Alka Missile, which again is some kind of aiming type game, I think. Not sure what it is exactly. A TV Pontoon, which looks like an extremely early video gaming machine. Don't know much about that one. Sky Gunner, just a thing with a sit on the front of it. Striker, and what was the other one? Oh, Attack, Alka Attack, which was quite a thing, I believe, in its day. Put that in there like that. Yeah, so there's a few there. Mayfield, all I've got basically was a couple of names of things. I haven't actually got any images apart from the one that's in the World's Fair, the name of which escapes me at the moment. So there we are. If you've got any Alkas or Mayfields, send them in, or anything else interesting, of course. Let me stick the email here just in case. Send images, etc. to news@elephanthouseauctions.com. Send anything you got to that. Anything you need to know, send a message as per usual. I've got a few to go through this weekend. As I say, I'm trying to catch up. It's been a bit of a muddly week for me. I've been out and about, and other things I had to deal with this week, which I wasn't expecting. So I'm a little bit behind with messages and emails, one thing and another. But catch up this weekend. So there's two or three big machines to list. The spares to list. There's other bits and bobs to list as well. And we'll catch up Sunday night, if not before. So I think that's probably it. So I hope those were fun. Some nice new images there. A couple of things I've not seen before. And we'll do it all again on Sunday night. And if you, in the meantime, anybody thinks what an alphabet machine was, or a couple of other odd things, I can't remember what they were myself now, send me a message, rack your brains and think. We still haven't found what the swimming machine was either, that we were talking about the other night. The kind of, like the racing machines, like the Derby racer and the car race and things that had swimmers in with a tank of water. But a couple of other people have said they remember it as well, so it definitely happened. There definitely was one, but we don't know what it was. So we'd like to know. So there we are. So that's it. Thank you very much all again, and keep on with the contributions, and we'll see you on Sunday. Nighty night.